Don't say anything.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Oh, no, you can say anything you want.
Whatever. To me, it is actually like taking sandpaper to my soul. Okay?
Oh, that was one of my scenes that I actually put my phone down and watched.
Yeah, Ridley Scott did not have a fun time shooting this movie in America. Basically dies. He spiritually dies and is reawakened 3 days later.
Oh.
Somebody clip that, mark it, put it in the trailer.
Absolutely.
There was a scene with an octopus, but they cut it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite characters in all of cinema.
Yeah, the wife did not agree that it's a perfect movie at all.
Sure.
You think you pick up all the bus drivers' teeth, they'll give you a medal?
Yeah. Okay, it's high in calories, low in nutrition, I guess is one way to look at it. But I love eating a box of donuts, man, you know?
Yeah.
Fellowship of the Real. One movie review podcast to rule them all.
Hi, I'm Serena.
And I'm Rachel.
We're the hosts of Book Tales.
If you like reading books,
Drinking cocktails,
and Scottish accents,
then meet your new favourite podcast.
come with us as we explore different themes from romantasy to horror and everything in between.
We pair each book with a bespoke cocktail and tell you everything you'll need to make one.
And each week, play our fun game tailored to each book.
Find Book Tales wherever you get your podcasts. So grab your book,
Grab your booze
for Book Tales.
Hi guys, I'm Bri. And I'm Alli. This is Offscript. If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies. When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script. In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went.
Right? Let's do it.
Hello.
And welcome
To Offscript.
Yes. We are a podcast.
That compares books to their movies.
We surely do. And I'm Alli.
And I am Bri.
And today we have a fun one for you.
Yeah, it is.
Man, do you want to hear this title?
I sure do, Alli. Tell me it.
Okay. The book title is called The Anti-Social Network, the GameStop Short Squeeze, and the Ragtag group of amateur traders that brought Wall Street to its knees. That's the book.
That's the whole book title.
Or, we can just call it Dumb Money for the movie.
Hell yeah.
Which is what we're going to do.
Absolutely it is.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, cool. You got a picture? I got a picture?
I don't know if I have a picture.
Okay, I have a picture. I don't know if I told you this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was a couple weeks ago. I might have told you this. I don't know if I did. A couple weeks ago, I'm at class, right? Mm-hmm. One of my kids falls out of his chair. Did I tell you this?
No, you didn't.
Okay. One of my kids falls out of his chair. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, whatever. Because they do this new thing now. This is not the kid that would do this. He legit fell out of his chair. But they do this thing now where they go, bingo, or something. I think it's bingo or whatever. And they just like fall out of their chair. So that's fun.
Why?
So I've been taking chairs. I'm like, if you can't sit in a chair, that's my
no
chair.
longer have a chair.
But no, this kid legit, he's a very sweet kid. He fell out of his chair. Total accident. But I'm already having a frustrating afternoon because no matter what, after lunch, I'm just, these kids
Done.
start too much. So he comes up to me and he's very sweet. And like, I know he means well, but the fact that I was on top of everything else, he goes, "Aren't you supposed to keep us safe?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I fell out of my chair and I could have got hurt. Aren't you supposed to keep us safe?" And I was like, hold up here. It's not my fault you fell out of your chair. What am I supposed to do? Run over and put a pillow under you? I feel actually really bad. I kind of lost it. I was like, You did not just like looking back on it, it's really hilarious. But in the moment, I was like, "What just happened? Like, what did you just say?"
This kid wants me to backhand him.
Oh my gosh, it was very very
so
hilarious.
cute, though.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it was really sweet, and I'm like, "Yes, I am here to protect you." And I keep you safe, but when you do it on your own, no,
That's on you, kid.
That's on you. So I was like, anything broken? Are you bleeding? Do you need anything from me? He's like, no, I just fell. I was like, okay, well, don't do that next time. It's like, I'm just like, oh no.
That's hilarious.
Anyways,
That's
I just thought it was so funny. That's my like story to tell this year because it's just like, what just happened? Like it's not inappropriate where I can share it, but it's kind of like a what? So that's my very quick paint a picture for y'all. That's how my end of year is going in class. Children are accusing me of not protecting them when they fall out of their own chairs. So
Yeah, I think it's great. Good picture.
thanks. All right, let's keep going. Let's do this. I don't think we have any trigger warnings. Okay.
No.
Good. All right, our synopsis. Amateur investors and internet trolls on the Reddit forum Wall Street Bets used simplified trading platform like Robinhood to drive up the stock for a struggling video game retailer.
Realtor.
Game. Yes. GameStop.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Our author is Ben Mezrich. Director Craig Gillespie.
I would say Gillespie.
Sure. Screenplay writer Lauren Schuker. Schuker?
Oh, Schuker. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lauren Schuker, Blum, and Rebecca Angelo.
Isn't that Bloom?
Probably, I guess. If there was an E at the end, I would have said Bloom, but I guess
maybe. I thought, for some reason, that's how Judy Bloom spelled
I mean, maybe.
Bloom.
Probably. I don't know. People.
Okay.
Have easier names. Our book came out September 7th, 2021, and our movie came out September 8th, 2023. Holy cow, actually.
Wow.
If this all happened in
literally
January,
in 2020. Or did it happen in 2021?
No, it happened in 2021. So it happened, and this guy wrote a book about it in like
months.
October, November, no.
January,
February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 8 months. That's wild.
Insane. And then they made a movie about it almost exactly 2 years later.
Right.
That's
crazy.
insane.
That's crazy. Yeah, September 7th, September 8th. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what did we do first?
I saw the movie first.
I must
You
have
read
it
it
first then.
Yep. You did.
Okay, good. Oh, no. What are our thoughts?
I had high hopes because I really liked The Social Network.
Okay.
And
So
this
it was
wasn't
not-
quite like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Not for me, at least.
Book-wise, movie-wise, kind of both-wise, or just in general-wise?
I feel like if I say which wise, it'll give away which one. So I'm
true.
not going to say.
Fair. I don't know why. I think I found it kind of fascinating because of the same reason
Because
that
it
I
happened.
found,
Yeah.
that I found Social Network fascinating because it's like that really happened, and it happened in my lifetime. So it was like,
I was going to say, and at a time where you were aware of it too.
yes. I actually was not. Okay, so this was, 2-3 months after Cameron passed away. So like the whole world just didn't really matter to me. And it was my birthday, so I was like really in my own pity party world. So reading it and then like having things flash back and it talking about the pandemic, I was like, oh my gosh, because I haven't read a book that involves the pandemic yet. So it was kind of like, wow, life was just wild back then. so I was kind of into it for that.
I thought you might be.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool. Well, then it was cool. And why did we pick it?
Because I really enjoyed The Social Network. And so I was like, cool, let's do his other one.
Fair.
I also think he has another one that's getting turned into a movie. But I can't remember what
very
one.
much, he has the same type of writing, which I appreciate. Like, I like, because going from like Pain Hustlers
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
this, where it's the same type of story, like, right? Real
Yeah.
event that happened and make it to story form. He does way better at than whoever wrote Pain Hustlers, personally, I think.
Yep.
But anyways. Okay, cool. All right. So my super fun facts. You read ahead.
Yeah, I did. I read that first one. That's insane. So
Wasn't
go ahead
it?
and let our listeners know. Yeah.
All right. No, we should just talk about it and pretend that they know. Like, isn't that wild?
It's insane. I cannot believe that happened.
All right. The real Ken Griffin apparently tried tactics to dissuade the film from being made, including sending actor Nick Offerman a cease and desist letter threatening personal legal action against him for playing him in the film. Sony's lawyer reviewed it and said it was unconstitutional, guilty of restrictive practice, and just rantings of an angry man looking to blame everyone. They also told Offerman to go ahead and continue the role and they would have his back. And if Griffin was ever stupid enough to try and take this to court against the advice of his own lawyers. Offerman's response was, guess that's one person I won't be getting a Christmas card from then.
That's hilarious.
And I read another fun fact, and I think he did try and take it to court.
Are you serious?
Yeah, let me see. I might be wrong, but let me see.
That's insane. Like, you're the asshole who did all this.
I know, right?
It's public knowledge. Like,
Yes.
who cares if they make a movie out of it?
According to the website Puck, the real Kenneth Griffin portrayed in the film by Nick Offerman is locked in a nasty behind-the-scenes legal battle with Sony Pictures over his depiction in Dumb Money. Griffin has hired at least 2 separate law firms and sent multiple threatening letters. And he's consulting with his PR people to push back aggressively on his depiction of Offerman in the film team. Griffin claims the movie crosses the line in knowingly false and defamatory portrayal of Ken and Citadel Securities. The Puck writer concluded Griffin seems unaware of the Streisand effect. I don't know, but perhaps his PR person can explain it to him.
What's insane is that just shows you how deep in it this guy is and how like oblivious he is to all the wrong that he did.
Right? Seriously.
Mind-boggling.
I know, right? Number 2, the red microphone on his desk and picture of the kitten in the background along with Gil's red bandana hanging off of it as a sign of rebellion when he gives his online testimony are all accurately portrayed. Yep. They all match the book for sure.
Yes. And apparently real life.
I guess so. Number 3, 2 of the executive producers of the film are the famous Winklevoss twins, Tyler and Cameron. Those 2 are the ones that took on the creator of Facebook, Mike Zuckerberg, in a lawsuit that was dramatized in the film The Social Network. That film was based on the book The Accidental Billionaires, written by Ben Mezrich, who wrote this book.
That is blowing my fucking mind.
I thought that was so cool.
Like, to go from this dude who's threatening them to freaking these 2 who probably could have did the same thing.
Yep. Oh my gosh, so funny. Number 4, in one scene, the Steve Cohen character is seen wearing a New York Mets hat. The real Steve Cohen owns the Mets.
Oh, wow.
Cool fact.
Insane.
And number 5, principal photography occurred in New Jersey from October to November 2022. So it took a month. 2 months? 1 to 2 months.
That's insane. I was trying to figure out with like when the book came out and when the movie came out, how long it took them. So I'm glad you added that in there.
Yeah. Kind of crazy.
It's insane. It's mind blowing still.
All right. Okay. I will admit though, books like this where it's facts and true life, even though it's written in story form, takes me a really long time to write down people's names. So you might have to help me. So I just got to kick off with this guy in Wall Street. He's super into stocks. He's to the point where he's imagining his own part of the basketball team. Like he's owning part of the basketball team that like Michael Jordan owns. And is imagining his life on a yacht. And like he made billions in stocks the other day and he's just so happy. And then he checks his account and he's losing the most money he's ever lost before. And he's horrified.
I can't remember who this guy is in the movie or if he's even in the movie because we really only...
Seth Rogen.
Oh, duh, you're right. Yeah. I'm glad you said that. Yeah.
Anyways. So that's Seth Rogen.
Oh. Yeah, no, you're right. It is Seth Rogen. But the movie really only follows the main dude who led everyone taking everything down. Like it shows other characters from the book as well, but they have such bit parts compared to the book.
Yeah, totally.
When I had seen the movie and then started reading this book, I was like, why am I still following this nurse? Like, what?
All right. So we jump to senior college kid and he's going about his college day during COVID and he gets back to his dorm and he's opening the Robinhood app. Yeah, so it's going to give us a bit and piece of like the however many main characters we're choosing about how they're getting onto Robinhood.
And like they do show a group of college kids who were very much wrapped up in this. But I'm pretty sure it's this kid that is more so translated into the main character's brother in the movie.
Okay.
Because in the movie, the main character has a brother. I'm pretty sure he does in the book too. But the brother ends up being someone who jumps in on buying stocks too. And he also becomes a millionaire and whatever. So
Right. I know. I'm trying to... do you have a Robinhood account?
No. Did you?
So I do. Okay. So we got one probably when they first ever opened. So back when we lived in Utah, Chad is into it. So he talked to Cameron, right? He got Cameron into it. And I think when they first started, they were giving you a stock for free. And so you got you got a stock for free. I mean, it was not like any big, huge stock, right? It was just a dinky little stock. Like, I think over the years, I had made like $5 or something like that. Like,
woo!
But after reading this book, I was like, oh my gosh, because I never looked at it again, right? So I just kind of let it do its thing and like whatever. I didn't put any money into it. I know nothing about stocks. I don't know when to buy, sell, do anything, right? So I just like had it there. Well, I just logged in and they took it away from me. I wonder if it's because I didn't do anything or what.
I would have been
know
pissed.
that you could just take my stock. Like, why are you taking my stock you gave me?
That's messed up.
I know. But I so much want, this book made me want to buy a stock. But then I'm like, I don't know anything about stocks. I don't know when I'm supposed to buy, sell. I would just buy it just to watch it go up and down. And it's like, that seems pointless. So I have not done that. But I want to see the little fireworks or the confetti or whatever it said it does.
The green. Yeah.
So it's like, man.
That's hilarious, Allie.
Yeah. So anyways, I was really sad when I logged back in and it was not there. It was like something dental I feel like I had. I don't know what I had, but I'm like, man, I mean, do you have any stocks for like $1? I'll buy it one. I wonder what GameStop's at now. Let's see.
I know.
GameStop. Go. Search. What is this? Predictions. What the heck? No, stocks. How do you search stocks?
I don't know. I don't know a single
Search
thing about
stocks.
any of this.
Is GameStop
I
one
think
word?
John
Maybe
has
that's why.
stocks. Is it like GMS or G?
Oh yeah, GME right there.
MSP or yeah.
It's up to $22 a share as opposed to what it gets to 500 or something.
Yeah.
Here.
Dang.
Yikes. Bummer. Kind of just want to buy one just because. Oh, man. Anyways. All right. It's just kind of interesting. It's like in the whole last year, it got down. The lowest it was at was 1993. And the highest was 3060.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's really nothing compared to what it was. I want to do another one of these. Open the bets thing again. I'm going to buy one. And then I won't be like, we're sticking it to the man. I would actually sell it and make millions of dollars. Like, come on.
Actually, yes. Same.
Yes. Come on. We learned. Come on. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. That's Anyways. All right. Did you say your piece with this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
For the most part, I will say the most part, it happens how it happens in the book. They stick very close to what happens. There's like some tiny differences, but for the majority of it, yeah, it's there.
Yeah, I think so too. So Keith is hanging out with his 2-year-old daughter. Keith is our cat dude, right?
Keith is Nick
main guy.
Offerman. Oh, yes.
No, that's
yes. Sorry. No, that's
who is
Ken.
that?
Ken.
Ken. Okay. Keith is our main guy. So
Yep, you're
his
right.
life isn't exactly where he thought it would be, but it's not bad. He always thought he'd, go into finance, but it was really competitive, so he didn't. Like, he had to compete against all the Harvard guys, so now he works insurance. And but he has like this computer downstairs that he does like video podcasting to people, and he opened up his Robinhood app right next to him so he could check his stocks.
Mm-hmm. That happens. I don't have
Yep.
anything to note on that part.
Yep. Then we get a new person. I think her name's Katie, but I'm not sure. She's American or America.
America Ferrera.
Yeah. So she's a nurse and she loves Reddit. So she's been on Reddit and she found this Wall Street's bets board. And she's also a Trump supporter, which is why she started on Reddit, because they had boards all about him. And when she's discovering Wall Street, she found the Robinhood app. So she now downloaded that as well.
Oh, here's a difference. The movie thankfully didn't bring in the politics with her.
No, I don't think it did. It might have like very lightly, but not like
Yeah, in a way that like I didn't catch it like I did in the book. Like when I was reading it in the book, I was like, "What?
Yeah,
hold on," because it really, not to get political, but it really doesn't fucking make sense. But
it doesn't matter. Why does it matter? Like,
yeah, exactly. That's even more important. Yeah,
it has nothing to do with politics or stocks. We don't need to know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Gambling.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So we're with Emma, who's this girl that works in closing with like the financial whatever stocks and stuff. And she's waiting to have a meeting with these two gentlemen, but they're doing like a photo shoot for an article. And it turns out they are the creators of the Robinhood app. And originally they started by making something for Wall Street that helped the rich get richer. And they're like, that's stupid. We wanted to make something for the little guys. And that's why they came up with the name Robinhood, because, taking money, giving it to the poor.
The rich. Yep.
And so this app is really focused on millennials, and it's almost like slot machines, because it like gives you the dopamine every time you see your little number go up, and like the fireworks and the confetti and all that sort of stuff. And it's
listen, it almost got Allie.
I know, and I don't even gamble or do that stuff. But it's like, I mean,
if I'm making money and seeing that, yes, please sign me up.
So it's like, but I'm over here still on it. Where it's like they make it simple. I mean, it looked a whole lot simpler way back when. but that was before all this happened.
All
so
this,
that might be why.
Mhm.
And so they made it so like anybody can do it, and you don't have to be Wall Street smart to be able to buy stocks. And so she gave them a rundown of what closing is, and apparently that's really important with stocks, and I don't really still understand it, even though they had a whole chapter explaining it. And they're like, no, we don't like that the way you do it. We're gonna do it our way. And she's like, this is like, you have to do it this way, otherwise it's like it's the most important part of stocks. Like you can't run a stock thing if you don't do it.
Without
they're like,
this.
we got this, don't worry. And she's like, whatever, I'll be back in 2 years when they fail.
This part in the movie, whoever is interviewing them is not this chick who knows what she's like. She is very knowledgeable, but it's not this Emma girl. But I was very thankful for it because they actually explained it in a much more like dumbed down way than the book did. Whereas the book pretty much treats it as if you are someone who has been buying stocks your whole life. That's what it felt like.
There was one chapter that explained it like with donuts, and like I was like, that makes sense, and then I forgot it. But because they explained it, they dumbed it down, but they dumbed it down with a whole bunch of information still. So my brain got messed up. But yes, the movie did a good job of like really.
Can I explain to you now what the fuck happened? No.
I know. After watching it, I got it. 2 days later, can't remember.
Gone. Do not know.
Oh my gosh. All right. Ready? Okay.
Yes.
So there's this girl, she's 4 months pregnant and she's planning her dream wedding, and then COVID happened. And so she's like, they just got, a little backyard wedding, and she's really sad about it. But soon she finds out she's pregnant, and so she's super excited about that. And flashback a little bit, when she was in the middle of her wedding planning, she got on Reddit and she got distracted by a board talking about stocks, the Wall Street, whatever it was called, bets. And that's how she discovered Robinhood, and she decided to take out $1,200 and invest in something for her wedding because she didn't need the money for her wedding anymore. So she just had $1,200. So she just put it in. I was like,
I wish
I could have done with that money.
Yeah. The same. The whole time I'm reading this, I'm like, I was around. I could have bought a stock. I was working for GameStop at that point in time. I could have fucking, what the hell, man?
That's what I wish they went into more. I'm glad that they sorted it in the movie from someone who was working at GameStop. I didn't realize you were working there during this time. So now I'm going to ask you, what the heck was it like?
It was insane because like no one knew what was going on. Everyone was like, we don't know if we're going to have a job next week. We don't know like what's happening. But then it was like, oh, everyone loves us all of a sudden.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
And I was just sitting there like, everyone's making so much money off of us. And I'm just sitting here.
Why didn't
making
you
like
right then and there and put it into stocks right then? Was it too late by that point?
I think at that point it was like way too expensive.
Yeah, like $500.
No way in hell was I gonna drop that much money. Yeah. So I was like, whatever. I also like, just because I'm me, I didn't think that people would actually get rich off of it.
Right.
So I was like, this is kind of dumb, guys. Like, this is a dying store. Everything is streaming now.
Right.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. We could go back in time.
I know. These would be a lot different.
I know. All right. So we
wait.
Sorry.
This chick doesn't exist in the movie.
No, she does not.
But like Allie said, there is a dude who exists who is an employee for GameStop.
Yeah, he kind of takes, and he's not in the book. So we are back with Keith, and he's recording for his YouTube channel, and it's like telling people, hey, we need to look at GameStop. And no one believes him because GameStop is sucking, because what Bri just said, everything's online now. So why do people need to buy anything in GameStop stores anymore? And we learned some in and outs of the stock system and borrowing stocks and everything that, again, we were saying that we understood when we watched it, but now we do not.
So we're not going to be able to explain this at all to you. But You probably know more than we do.
And we read a book and watched a movie on
Watched
it.
the movie.
Tell me what stock I need to buy, people. One that's less than $20. That's going to get me
Anytime
rich.
I like even think about doing anything with stocks, it just makes me think of the Friends episode where Monica's just doesn't have a job and she's like, I bought this one because it's my initials.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
What I fucking would do.
I wonder if they have one that's my initials. Let's see.
Right? Or you could get the one that she got because it was Zexy.
Yes. BAD. Let's see. They have one that's Badger. They don't have a
Hey,
B.
Honey Badger don't care.
They don't have a BAD, but they have a Badger. How about an ACL? Something XLS Technology. ACLS. Oh, that would be my Smith in there too.
Yeah. Maybe you should get that.
Yes. Let's see what it is. At
$300.
I can get it for, how do I trade? Oh, because it's the stock, this market is closed. Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, because it open. I don't know when it opens, but it opens on a specific day.
When it's open, it's going to be $153. I don't want it that
Not
bad.
buying that one. But look at how expensive you are, Allie.
50-week, 2-week low. It was at $61 at some point this year. And it was at 171 at another point this year. Whatever this is.
Damn.
Chip manufacturer industry. I wonder if it does. I wonder if it does like.
Oh, because you said it was technology. So it's probably like chips for like to going laptops. I thought you were saying chips as in like I'm going to go eat some chips.
Oh, sorry to disappoint. Lay's. What's Lay's? Is that what's their company? Or Doritos?
Oh. Is it Frito-Lay's?
Frito.
Look, guys, the whole podcast is going to be about Allie buying a stock.
Oh, look, McDonald's is in the hardcore red right now.
Ooh, you could buy them.
Yeah, it's only $280.
What?
For
And they're
one-
in the red?
Yes. They're like going down, down, down. Just for today. I mean, like that's for the month they're in the green. The year they're in the red though. Holy cow, look at how much they suck.
Oh no.
Sorry, McDonald's.
What's going on, McDonald's?
Dr. Pepper's doing okay.
Hey, that's the one I would buy. I love Dr. Pepper. I
$30
drink them way too often. 30? That's not bad.
Not bad.
Compared to the 150, 280.
I mean, not bad, but in the last year they've only gone up to 35. So
Oh.
I really could do this all day and have no intention of buying anything. So, and we were like, we'll do this episode fast. And here I am making it take twice as long. All right. I have grade. See, it's because I have grading to do and I really don't want to grade. So I'm over here like,
putting it off.
let me look up stocks for no reason. Oh, no.
We're doing a podcast on stocks. It's for the episode.
Exactly. That's where my brain is at. And then it just clicked like what really is happening. Oh, no. Goodness. All right. Well, okay. We are with Jeremy, who is
This is the guy who's Keith's brother in the movie. My bad, not the college student.
Okay.
The college student is the GameStop character, kind of.
Got
and
it.
then Jeremy is the brother.
Got it. Okay, so he's golfing with his dad. And no, I don't think it is the brother because these are big Wall Street guys that know what they're doing. He created Chewy. So we have background about how his dad is like gave up everything when he was 9 and he moved his family onto a boat because he was diagnosed with cancer and he beat the odds. And now he made his money back and like he's like, I really want to invest in, or I think we really need to invest in GameStop.
Yeah. No, this is the brother. They don't have these characters in there, but they made because Jeremy's whole thing in this book is basically he's a dick. And Keith's brother takes on that part of the story, not the like we're big time money.
Got it. Okay. Okay. All right. So now we're with our nurse.
So they cut.
Sorry,
they cut these two characters out and made it Keith's brother and dad, because there's a part in the movie that happens from the book specifically that happens later on in the book, and it's these two characters, but Keith's father and brother.
Got it. Okay, so now in our book, I just scrolled down to see a name. We're with our nurse, who now in my notes has changed to Kim instead of Katie.
I actually think Kim is the correct name. Yeah.
Okay. Because I scrolled down to see what her name was, and it's changed in the movie, so that was unhelpful. So we get background on Kim, and she has kids and baby daddies, and decent. Okay, has decent communication with one.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
Gosh, she's in decent communication.
So she has good communication with one, but not great with the other. And her kids are teenagers, and one's a teenager, one's a preteen. And she gets home from work, and she's super excited because she saw this guy who was into cats. He has a cat poster, and he's on Reddit, and he's like talking about GameStop and the stock for GameStop. And so she put $5,000 into GameStop.
That's insane. I
feel like that's another thing is I would have only put in one stock worth of GameStop, and I probably would have made like $200. Like
exactly same. I wouldn't have had the balls to be like, yeah, I'll put down 5,000. I would have never had $5,000 at that point in time to do it anyway.
I'm like, oh my gosh. So I would never make money on stocks because I'd be just too scared to do anything. All right. So we're following. Wait, do we have anything on Kim or Jenny as she is in the movie? Or we're good?
No, we're good. She does have two kids, and she does everything you just said. So
perfect. All right. So we're following pregnant girl, and she just got an ultrasound, and when they printed her picture, she logs into her Reddit account, and she reads up on this dude who's been going off about GameStop. Duh. And we share, the shares are up to $20 now. So she sees all these posts about people not really liking him because he's kind of screwing things up for the Wall Street people. And she decides it's time to put her own money in the hat. So she throws money in for GameStop.
Insane. But this doesn't happen in the movie.
Nope. So Gabe is a Wall Street guy.
But I think that's good because, like, obviously I know that she's a real person and she actually did that. But I think if you throw that in a movie, seeing a pregnant lady getting an ultrasound and she's like, yeah, gonna do this, I don't know how believable that would be, you know?
Yeah.
I would be like, why aren't you spending your money on your kid, on your unborn kid? Why are you putting it into the stock? That's dumb.
You're making bad choices. We're judging you that you're not real because you're making bad choices.
I know. That's why I said I feel bad, because she is a real person. So I know that she did this for real. But I think in a movie, we wouldn't be able to put that together, you know?
For me, it would have just been too many people. I think they had the right number of people to follow, and they didn't need extra people. Yep.
Especially since they follow so many people who are in the stocks, buying the stocks, and then the people who are getting fucked from the stocks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because there's so many. There's the people who made Robinhood. There's the Wall Street dudes. There's Keith. And then there's the people who have been influenced by Keith.
Yeah.
So
it was a lot. All right. So Gabe was our Wall Street guy, I think, from the beginning. And he knew the numbers and how to work the system and everything. And we learned details about people, why they should buy stocks and when companies fail and all this sort of stuff. And we learned that GameStop was failing, especially during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And it turned out to be what turned out to be GameStop.
What turned out to be by GameStop, because we like GameStop, turned into buy GameStop.
To throw down the racists who were making money off of stocks. What the heck did my phone think I was saying?
I didn't even read the racist part.
Oh my gosh, what is happening? Making money from stocks. I don't know. Look, I even end with I don't know. I really was confused by this chapter, apparently. I don't know. So GameStop is, I think, is basically what we were saying. GameStop is failing, so why are people buying it?
I think this was Gabe's chapter where he's like, we all love GameStop, but they're a failing company. So obviously they're the stock right now that we need to put our money into so that we can then, because essentially rich fuckers do this all the time, where they buy stocks and they buy the stocks of a company that is failing to bring the stocks up so that they can then sell it and essentially make the company go out of business because of the stocks that have been sold.
Yeah.
Whereas Keith and everyone that was influenced by him, they were like, we like GameStop, so this is what we're going to do. So we were getting the side of the bad guys who were trying to make GameStop go out of business. Because I do remember that a lot. I remember pretty much all of our higher ups were basically like, any day now, any day now. And then it wasn't any day now.
It was like, what? Party!
Hold on.
Oh my gosh. All right. The kitty guy, aka Keith, who does his live streaming about stocks, is now a millionaire. People are finally jumping onto this GameStop thing, and stocks are nearly $20 a piece now. That's what it is now.
I don't. Yeah, hey, maybe we should get on this. No. Keith has a wife in the book and the movie who's very freaking supportive, and I feel like if I were his wife, there were multiple times where I'd been like, you need to sell. You have so much fucking money right now. We need it. Let's go.
And like, maybe just sell so we have $1 million. Like, and then you can keep the other $1 million or $3 million in there. But like, let's take $1 million of it.
Like, get some of our money out now.
Yes.
And then keep doing your shit.
Seriously. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, the nurse is the first one at her hospital to get the COVID shot. She's in the waiting room for 15 minutes because that's what we had to do back then. And she logs into her Robinhood account, and in came her coworker, and she's talking to him about GameStop, and she explained how the borrowing everything, so it made sense, and that's where the donut thing was used, where it's like, I don't even remember now, but basically
she explained it very well.
She did really well, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. That's why you want to sell and buy, and I don't remember now. This is not the episode to listen to learn about stocks, people.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening.
I know book. I know movie.
Exactly. This part does happen in the movie, and it's basically the first scene where we meet Kim is when this part happens. Except for her name's not Kim in the movie, but
no. All right. So we're with Jeremy, and he's on a really bad first Zoom date. And he put more and more money into this GameStop thing. And he convinced his dad to put money into it. And his brother calls him up and is like, dude, you got to sell. You're rich now. And Jeremy's like, nah, I'm just getting started.
So this is where Jeremy becomes Keith's brother, because Keith's brother sits there and convinces their dad to buy some of the stocks. And there's like a whole scene with the dad being like, you guys are idiots. And he's like, no, it's good. This is what we got to do. And so that's pretty much how they kept these characters in.
I also think they kind of conjoined this character and made it like the college girls too. Because there was that one college girl that was like all in, and then she convinced her friend to join and all this.
Yeah, that's true too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got Tim, and he's the closing guy for Robinhood. So they found this new guy. They didn't need Emma. They found this guy. And he went into detail about his job. And I could not tell you one sentence from what he said, because it was all math. Good on our author for learning it all. So him and everybody else was so shocked that these Reddit guys are like really bumping up GameStop. And it was getting more and more expensive. And someone actually tried to commit. No, they didn't try. Someone did. Oh, I guess here's a trigger warning. Someone
Yeah, goodness.
committed suicide because their Robinhood account went in the red by millions because some Wall Street guy, it must have been, right? I don't know.
I don't remember this part. And this part doesn't happen in the movie.
It does not. Like, they offed themselves because they lost so much money in stocks. And
I think it was a broke person. I think it was someone who needed the money, who was like, uh-oh, I'm in the hole now.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. It didn't say it was on the, maybe it wasn't the GameStop account. It doesn't say the GameStop account. Maybe it's just in general. So part of Jim's job is to create lingo on the app. To make sure that this does not happen again or something like that.
Yep. That part does not happen. I don't even think Jim exists in the movie.
I don't think so. So we're with our nurse Kim, and a patient and her are talking. And they're looking at all the news articles and everything and slamming the Reddit people. And the owner of the sucks. The owner of Barstool, which is like, I see them on TikTok. They just post usually sports stuff. So I wonder. Okay.
They probably post whatever is popular.
Relevant, yeah. They basically were like, hey, this sucks for Wall Street, but you know what? There's new people in the game, and they just got to get over it and deal with it. And Kim's $5,000 is now up to $16,000. And Keith is over $3 million, our cat poster guy.
I wish.
I know.
I should have.
How different would our lives be right now?
So much more different.
Seriously. Wild.
Although, you want to know something funny? Here's a side tangent for us. The last few nights, I've been having dreams that I go to Disneyland to ride the Star Wars ride I've never ridden. And for some reason, there was always like the first night, what happened was I got to the ride and it broke down. They literally were like letting me on the ride, and they're like, oh shoot, sorry, you can't get on. And I'm like continuing to walk on. They're like, no ma'am, it's broken down, you have to come back. I was like, are you kidding me? And then last night, you were in my last night's stream.
Okay.
And we had gone and we were trying to divvy up California Adventure and Disneyland.
Did you hear that they got rid of the Park Hopper Pass? You can just go to both now. Starting in June. Oh, so now. I know. I want to go. I don't know if that's true.
Shit.
Let me, before I blast it everywhere, let me double check.
Oh, I would be so happy. But so I was trying to figure out, because freaking in my dream, California Adventure is massive, and there was like 6 different parks within California Adventure that I was like, I have to do all of these. But then I realized, I was like, shit, I still haven't rode that Star Wars ride. I need to go ride that. And you're like, yeah, let's go. And I realized that because also in my dream, the parks close at 4. And it was 3. And I was like, we have an hour to run over there. We did not make it. We also ended up, you want to hear something hilarious? We ended up somehow somewhere where a bunch of famous people were. Like, I remember Harry Styles was there. Hugh Grant was there. There was so many people. And we ended up in this like weird ride thing that was just them talking about, you ready for this?
Yes.
Talking about what books they wanted adapted into movies.
Man, where'd your brain been?
I know. And I was like, no, I need to get on the Star Wars ride. So then I'm like making us run away from that ride. And I woke up. So that's where my money would have gone. I would have just gone to Disneyland a shit ton of times.
That sounds nice. All right. No, they're not getting rid of the Park Hopper. What they're doing is getting rid of the 11 a.m. restriction.
Oh, that's good. I hated when they put that in place. That used to not be a thing forever ago when I first started going to Disneyland.
I know. I think,
and then I started
put it for COVID.
Oh,
so they got rid of it. So yeah, so you
I
just
guess
have
that
to
makes
say, I'm going to start in Disneyland, but honestly, you just go there and then you can hop over to California
Yeah,
Adventure
which
anytime
is
you want.
so freaking nice. Because I
Yeah.
hated having to wait. That was the
It's
worst.
wild. I didn't even know you had to wait.
Yeah, you do. Well,
They should
not
just
anymore.
not
but
do
you
that
did.
though, and just let us go either way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Anyways, I wanted to get that right before people from California are like, "Excuse me, actually."
Actually, you're incorrect.
Well, that sounds fun. We should go to Disney. Is that what your dream?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So now Elon Musk is coming into the story. Right? That's his name, right?
Yep.
He is eating a turnip smoothie, apparently, he got from Mars down in his secret bunker where he uses flamethrowers. And he's super excited about this GameStop thing because he's pissed off at all the stock people for crapping on him when he was down. He was sad already about something, and they were all mean to him. So he's like, yeah, let's do it for the little guys. So I'm like 90% sure this part's all made up, but I wouldn't be surprised at the same time if it wasn't. What?
No.
He really has a secret bunker? And he grows turnips on Mars?
I think he's said all of this in interviews is why it got included. Yeah, so who knows for real if he has all that shit.
But he's
But
what a weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. All right.
Thankfully they did not bring Elon into it.
Not at all. There, I'm gonna do an interview right now too that I have a secret bunker. And in my secret bunker, instead of flamethrowers, we use spaghetti cannons and we squirt spaghetti all over each other. And I didn't get a turnip smoothie from Mars. I got one from Neptune. Now it's been said. Now it's been said.
It's true. It's true. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, no. All right. So panic setting in at Wall Street and everybody's yelling, buy, buy, buy. But GameStop is like too expensive. No one can buy it anymore except by GameStop or by Wall Street. You think they would be able to afford it. So I don't know.
They didn't want to buy it because
that's
it was their own money that they would have to pay out. That was the problem.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. They needed more. They needed people to sell so that the money would get brought back up. But more people were buying the money. So, yeah. That does happen.
Okay. Okay, now we get details about this guy who used to be a baseball player and then he quit. Is this the Ken Griffin guy?
Oh, I think so.
Okay. I really was convinced. Watch, I think I even left it in here somewhere. I might have deleted it. That they were talking about Ken Griffey Jr. And I was like, what? A Mariner? And then he ended up being a jerk. And I was like, oh, that's not our guy.
Not Ken Griffey.
It's Ken Griffin, though. A little different. He was going to run for governor of California, and then he stopped that too. And he's like super into this whole GameStop thing. And Elon Musk made a
threat.
Like, oh, no, he made a tweet, and GameStop shares went up 60%. All he said was GameStop, and it like skyrocketed because his, millions and millions of followers were like, yes.
Mm-hmm. That does not happen in the movie.
So pregnant girl was watching stocks like crazy, and she hadn't bought any, but no, she bought her $1,200 one.
Wait, maybe she didn't buy it. I think she just kept going to. And then she would go,
hadn't officially put
because
it in.
I thought it did its green thing. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't.
I don't know. So she's on a mommy Zoom meeting, and she's like, all right, let's buy it. We're going to do it.
That does not happen in the movie.
Jeremy was super distracted and told his dad, do not sell your stocks. He went to his little study group at college, and he's just not paying attention until GameStop was brought up. And it turns out Reddit was banned. They were like, they took it down for harassment. And he's like, what? And his friends are all saying it's kind of like a war tactic. And now Wall Street is going to attack because the line of communication is gone. And he's freaking out.
So Jeremy is not a character in the movie, but the whole them taking down Tumblr or no, Reddit does happen in the movie.
And this was like shown with these two girls. And they start freaking out.
Yeah, the college girls.
Yeah, because they're like, I don't know what to do. I've been following, Cat Guy, and now I can't follow him anymore. Yeah. Am I supposed to buy? Am I supposed to sell? I don't know. Okay. So the owners of Robinhood wake up one morning, and they're in utter shock because someone tried to do something that was like $3 billion. And they had to give them the money by the end of the day. And they're like,
oh, they sold their stock.
Okay. They sold their stock for like $3 billion. And they're like, we don't have $3 billion to give them. Because I guess it's like almost like, I don't even know how. But they actually have to give them the money. And they don't have the money. And so
I know, I figured this part out. Basically, everyone keeps selling when they buy the stock, the money goes into the pot, right?
Yeah.
And so that is, I think, supposed to then invest and grow over time. But because of how big GameStop had gotten, it wasn't growing fast enough. So then when people started selling, all the money just depleted. So then they had to start paying it out of Robinhood's money, not out of the stock's money.
Got it. So they're like, we need to sell we need to give them $3 million. And they're like, we don't have that. And so they're kind of trying to freak out and figure it out. And then they got a message or something. They decided, okay, we're going to make it so people cannot buy GameStop right now. Like, they'll still be able to sell it. Like, they're not locked in. Like, they're not screwed out. Like, oh, great, it's dropping. I can't do anything. So they're like, this is okay. And right when they did that, the people who did the $3 million came back with like $750,000. They're like, we'll be good with that. Don't worry. So it was like a total sleazy, sucky Wall Street thing to do.
This does happen in the movie. And at this point in the movie, too, the two people, like the Robinhood creators in the book, they seemed like they were always on the same page. In the movie, what's his name? Sebastian Stanley?
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Stan? Or is it Stanley or just Stan?
Stan.
Just Stan.
Sebastian Stan. Yep. His character is kind of a sleazeball who basically like stabs his friend in the back.
Yeah. Okay. So Keith is kind of just sitting there looking at the aftermath of what has happened. And someone blew up online yelling at Robinhood and saying like how they're not helping the little people anymore. They're just helping the big companies based on what they had just done. And a lot of people are leaving the app and it's getting lots of negative reviews. And Keith decided he started with nothing. So he's got nothing to lose. So he's not going to sell his shares, even though he's at $33 million. I'd be like,
insane.
Sell 3 million of it. We'll be good.
Yeah.
And then the 30 will just keep growing.
Exactly. If we lose the 30 million, at least we got 3 million.
Exactly.
Out of this. Like, but let's keep something here.
Yes. Gosh.
But yes, that does happen.
So Jeremy's super depressed and he's just kind of laying there at home because his communication has been cut off and everything like that. His brother come over and he's like, hey, dude, what the heck? Why haven't you sold yet? And he's like, I'm not going to sell because I did this to stick it to the man. Not like, you don't understand. And he's just looking at memes and stuff. And he finally sees a couple like a Ninja Turtle and an Iron Giant one that hit him. And he finally decided, all right, it's time to sell. And so he sold and made, like, he sold it. Like, did he put 100 in or something? And he made 1,000 or something like that.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
And so he called his brother and his dad, and he's like, felt so much relief that he was out. Like, he's like, I'm done. Like, I did it. I'm over it.
That part does not happen in the movie.
So Kim is on her way to visit her friend in Arizona. A couple weeks ago, she's like really excited for this trip, but she almost canceled it due to GameStop. And she couldn't focus, and she was really upset because she would be on a plane for like a couple hours and not be able to check her stocks. And she was like, what should I do? She called her friend up, and he's like, I can't tell you what to do because you're going to do whatever you want anyways. And that kind of made her happy because she's like, you're right. And she was trying to decide if she was going to sell or buy more, and she hasn't decided quite yet.
This part does not happen in the movie.
Nope. So we have our pregnant mama. She's out in the snow on Valentine's Day morning. It's like 1 a.m. and her stock crashes below what she bought it for. But that's okay because she's content. She's just, that's fine. I think that was a mix of America's character, right?
That makes sense. Yeah, because America's character in the book, she actually sells.
Yeah.
But in the movie, she doesn't sell.
Yes. And this happens to her. She ends up going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she went low. She did go lower than she bought it for. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bummer. See, my thoughts are like, with stocks, why don't I just not sell then? And it's just going to be there forever. And then that I don't have to sell. I don't have to buy. It's just there.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I would say if you're going to do it with one of the cheap ones. Don't do it with a 100 and something one. But yeah.
Because it could go way down and I wouldn't have to sell unless it, like, pay it out, right? Unless the company went kerplute and it was over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. That's how my brain is with stocks, right? I would never sell if it was less than I bought it for. And if it always stayed
I'm not
less,
trying to pay them money.
right. And if it always stayed less than what I bought it for, I would just have a stock that just sits there and just does its own thing.
Imagine. I'm going to look this up while you continue on with the thing.
Okay. So, they're in this Zoom meeting with the Robinhood guys and the Citadel baseball guy, the Ken Griffin guy. And they're talking, and the Robinhood guys are like very defensive about, hey, we did this for a reason. And the other guys are like, we didn't even talk to Robinhood. Why are you coming after us? Because now all this legal action is happening because people are blaming Robinhood for this. And they're like, what are you talking about? It's this guy's fault. He came at us for $3 million. And they're like, what are you talking about? We didn't do it. It's a whole he said, she said crap situation.
This part is basically the like, oh, wait. No, that part does happen. I thought we were already to the law stuff.
No. So Keith is on trial and because he had tried to take down Wall Street. And he's like, I'm the only
because standard stocks operate under limited liability. You cannot lose more money than your initial investment. So no, you would never lose it. The only time it would suck is if the company went bankrupt. But even then you don't owe money.
Oh. Well, and how do people lose so much money?
Because they're putting that much money into it. So, if a person's putting $1,000 into it and then the company goes bankrupt, you're out that $1,000. You're not getting that back.
Okay. So if I put 20 in and it goes bankrupt, I lose 20.
You're not getting your 20 back. Yeah.
But if it doesn't go bankrupt,
it might be making money for you.
Okay. Let's see. What's Disney at right now?
That's probably an insane stock, Allie, not 20.
Oh, let's see. How much do you think costs for one stock of Disney?
I'm going to say 500.
For just one? Look, they're in the red right now.
Oh.
They're only $98.
Wow.
I know.
They're way cheaper than I thought.
See, what you got to do is buy them right before
they go up.
A big movie or something comes out.
Oh, yeah, and then sell it after that movie.
Everything except, so they have 1 day option to look at, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, year to date, 1 year, and 5 years. And then they have max, whatever max is. They're in the red for every single option. Well, that sucks for Disney.
Wow, Disney. Maybe you should stop trying to buy every other fucking studio out there.
Seriously. I'll find something. I'm going to find something and get something.
That'll be our next mini-sode update.
Yes. How's my stock doing? I'll kick off every episode, every mini-sode with, today I've made such and such. Oh, man. All right. So Keith is on trial because he had tried to take down Wall Street. And he's like, that's not what I was doing. And he's the only one there without a real fancy title. But he assured them that's not what I was doing. And while he waited them to deliver and continue the trial, he checked his stocks and GameStop is going back up. So he wanted to buy more.
Yep, that happened. And I thought he was so insane when he was like, I'm buying more. I was like,
you're on trial.
You're on trial right now.
I would have waited until trial was over. So we're introduced to some other guys who their whole thing is to slowly buy stocks to try and own bits of the company. So they'll buy a little bit, and then they'll buy a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and finally they'll own like 51% of the company, and so it's primarily theirs. And they very slowly tried to do that with GameStop before this whole thing happened, and they eventually got to 5%. Maybe they weren't trying to get up to 51%. Maybe it was like 7% or something was their goal to earn that much of the company. And so they got to 5%, which was, I guess, pretty high on what they were trying to do. And it started to go down. And so they were really unnoticed, like, because people try and stop them or something like that. They were like controversial, or they had to report it or something like this. I don't know. And because it was GameStop had its own little issues going on, they're like, okay, now's the time to buy. So they were able to buy a bunch. And on my birthday, as when Elon Musk posted the GameStocks thing, and they made $700 million, but they wanted more. So, greedy.
Yep. I wish I made $700 million.
Just like that. Like overnight.
Yeah.
Here's $700 million.
Boom. Easy. Got this. That does not happen in the movie.
Nope. And then we get details on GameStop's owners and management, and some stepped down and others stepped in. It was like all the aftermath of like this whole thing that happened, and how they're working to go towards an online platform now.
Yet they still have not done that.
Yep.
And that part, I mean, we get a little we get written words on what everyone's up to now.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm. We did it.
Sweet. We did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, IMDb cast 95 people. We got
Paul right?
Dano played Keith.
I love him in this role.
I do too. What else do I know him in?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what you would know him in. He's in the Batman. He's in
Scarecrow.
No, not that one.
Oh, he's in 12 Years a Slave. That's right. He was
Oh, that's how I know him. He's a jerk. Or that's how
punk.
I know him. That's how you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He was good.
When we cover Rob's Batman, you'll know him.
Got it. We have Pete Davidson played Kevin, his brother.
I think they just needed a comedic character, and that's why they made Kevin and cast Pete.
Yeah,
he was hilarious for what he was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Vincent D'Onofrio. Onofrio.
I'm not even going to say, I know how to say his name, and now that I just heard you mess it up so bad, I'm not going to be able to say it.
D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio. No, that's not right either. He's from Law and Order.
Okay.
I love him in anything he's in.
He played Steve Cohen.
Sorry, we can't say your name, man, but you did good.
America Ferrera played Jenny. She was our nurse.
She did really good.
Yeah, I liked her a lot. Nick Offerman played Ken Griffin.
He was so good in this role.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Even with getting the threats. That probably added to the, what is it called? Added to his
acting, right? His, yeah. Anthony Ramos played Marcos, who's
the GameStop employee.
Yes.
He did so good. I love him.
He was really good. Mm-hmm. Seth Rogen played Gabe, the
Wall Street guy. You wake up with. You start the book with. He did really good. I like seeing him in roles like this.
I know, because he was serious. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian Stan played Vlad, who was one of our Robinhood creators.
He did really good. I liked him.
Yep.
Even when he was being all scummy.
Shailene Woodley played Caroline, the wife of, what's his name? Keith.
I loved her in this role.
She did really good. I think so. Cool. Is the theme of the book and the movie the same?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do the characters stay true to how they were written in the movie or in the book? I mean,
only a few of them. Only the ones that aren't smushed characters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
What do you prefer?
I prefer the movie.
Yeah. I think I do too.
Yeah.
It was
I got too bored with the book. That was
Oh.
my problem in the beginning when we were talking about our thoughts. I got too bored and too lost with all the stocks talk because I'm just not someone who's into stocks. So I didn't get it. Even with how much he was trying to explain it, it was not there.
Yeah, I think that's my reasoning too. Like the story wise and like all the truth behind everything, like that I know he did his research and I know that's more accurate than the movie. That's why I was officially like first leaning towards book better, which is the same reason I think I chose book in The Social Network.
Yeah.
But I'm just not into stocks. And this one was a whole lot more technical written than Social Network was. And
Then,
it was,
yeah, exactly. That one was so like fun and felt like a story. And then you would realize like, oh shit, it's truth in this story though. Whereas this one just really felt like all facts.
yes. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right, we're almost done. I gotta go see what she destroyed anyways. All right. So would you recommend it to a friend?
I would. Like, especially if I knew that they were super into stocks, I would be like, you would probably really like this book. Movie for sure to anyone.
Yeah, I think so. All right, we got a website.
Offscript 253.wixsite.com/offscript.
Woo. There you can
check it
rate,
out,
subscribe,
everyone.
review to us. We're about to update it for season 9.
Not to be confused like I was with season 8. I'm a whole season behind, damn it.
Yep. On Wednesday, we may have a mini-sode for you.
We do.
Is it the one we
that I
just recorded?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. So,
Okay.
or at least I hope, unless I suck at editing this week. Then
Yeah, it's
nope. Sorry. I'm gonna try.
That works. And then Monday.
We have a beautiful mind for you.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, dumb money
Went off script. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for sticking with us.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you did, we would greatly appreciate it if you gave us 5 beautiful stars, reviewed, and subscribed.
You can also follow us on Facebook at Offscript, on Instagram at Offscript Podcast 21, and on TikTok at Offscript_pod.
Shout outs to Madame Ashen Creations for our adorable logo art.
And Adam Daniel for our incredible theme song.
And to Creative Cinephile Productions for producing our podcast. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Serena.
And I'm Rachel.
We're the hosts of Book Tales,
If you like reading books
drinking cocktails,
and Scottish accents,
then meet your new favourite podcast.
come with us as we explore different themes from romantasy to horror and everything in between.
We pair each book with a bespoke cocktail and tell you everything you'll need to make one.
And each week, play our fun game tailored to each book.
Find Book Tales wherever you get your podcasts. So grab your book
Grab your booze
for Book Tales.